public.
On it in the beginning.
Should I sit on it?
Should
I put my butt on it?
Should I give it a little dance?
As you guys can tell, we're like heat wave messed up again.
Yeah, these next few episodes are going to be heat wave messed up because
people like them though. I don't know what it is. Like when it's really hot out and we record, we go loony, like more loony than usual. Oh, I thought I heard. For the last few episodes, we've recorded during this heat wave happening in New York, and I don't know what it is. We're leaving loonier than usual, probably because we don't have AC in our living room. I was gonna say but we literally can't put one in here. So we're dying.
And we're dying.
And we're here for it.
Or dead.
But yeah. Guys, as you can see these holes in our wall, it's because
super cute.
We finally got our like highly anticipated crying in public neon sign. And we tried to put it in the wall. And for some reason, we literally lined it up, like put the holes right, drilled into the holes, and it doesn't match at all. And we've drilled about 10 holes now in the wall. So we're just going to wait and manifest it.
It's going to come back, and we're going to love it.
Times 2. So we're just going to manifest it against itself on the wall. But hopefully by like the next 2-ish episodes, it should be up. Oh my god, guys, look, we have bestie rings.
Yeah, look.
We're not flicking you off, so we just are bestie rings.
Yeah.
Super cute. Hers is a cherry, and mine is a blue. It's a grape. It's a blueberry. Hers is a cherry, mine's a blueberry.
And our other friend Chance has a lemon.
Yeah, we're like fruits. Those are three very random fruits.
I know, like, why not a pineapple?
Why not, like, an apple?
Yeah, that too.
Or, like, an orange.
Or banana.
Ooh, I want a banana ring, though. I love bananas. I love banana-flavored things, too. I want banana split.
I want banana pudding.
I never had a banana split before. I feel like it's not a real thing they have in person. I feel like it's only in movies. They're like, let's go get a banana split, dudes. But, like, who does that?
Yeah, it's like in that awkward teen drama movie where it always starts out like, today, it was like, my town is so boring. Every day is normal. And then today happened. And then it's like a banana split.
And at the end, they're like, guys, let's go get banana splits down at Mikey's. And then they go to Mikey's.
Why is it always Mikey's?
Literally, the corner ice cream store and get a banana split. So I don't know how we got banana splits. But today's topic is, dun dun dun, getting blocked. Okay, getting blocked and blocking. Because I think that I have always had a very different experience with like how I handle breakups, not just in relationships, but also in friendships, in all aspects of the word, than my friends have in general. Because like I don't believe in blocking unless it's like an extreme circumstance. Because for me, it's like very drastic. But I would recommend it to other people because I think it's a good way to like be healthy. But I'm toxic to myself. So we're gonna talk about that today. Get into it, dig into it.
And you also always your friends, like if you're telling your friends you have guy issues, they're like, oh my god, he stood me up, or like, oh my god, he stood me up. Like the first thing they say is like, bitch, block him. You know what I mean? Like it's always like the go-to. So we're also going to talk about that. We're going to want to like, why is it everyone's default answer? But like, do people really mean it? Probably not. Like the person who's advising it would probably never do it themselves.
I feel like it's very our generation though, because never before have you had the opportunity to just physically block someone out of your life before. Because well, because now social media is life, you know what I mean? Like you couldn't just block someone and like before you had to block their existence and like keep the door locked and like get rid of your telephone. I don't know, but like now it's like landlines in MySpace, you know?
Yeah. I mean, hi millennials, but like now we're literally like our worlds are TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and literally like Venmo. Like I just blocked someone on Venmo a few weeks ago. Yeah. Like why did I do that?
But I think it's because I had something so insightful to say and I literally forgot. Oh, yes. Because for the first time, because obviously the way that we date to its core has been the same like throughout time. You court, you chase, whatever. But for the first time and what seems, it's going to keep, I feel like every generation is going to be like, oh, it's the first time. But like for actually the first time, someone has so much access to you. Like I can open my phone and figure out what someone's doing in 5 seconds, like through their location, through their tweets, through their likes, like whatever. So for the first time when you're like with someone, you're not just like hanging out with them. You're not just like going to meet up with them or texting them. You know every single thing about them because it's online, you know? So I feel like while before, like you said, like having to block someone out of your life is more like just avoiding them in person. now you have to block them on every single application just to get them out of your mind, because if not, you're going to see them every single day. You'll have access to them every single day, and they'll have access to you. So that's why I think it's to yell. Ew, I hated the way I said that. Ew.
I also just like growled at you because there was like mucus in my throat, and I just went. And you know what is even harder? We need to talk about the mute feature too, because it's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Or like the restrict feature on Instagram too.
I love
but
it.
like, here's what's annoying is like I had like a lot of people that I wanted to block like in the past like 3 years. So I've done so, but like. You know, Manhattan is so much smaller than everyone thinks it is, and like that's where we live if you're new. So, you know, if I am on Instagram, no matter how many people I have blocked, we're always going to have mutual friends who like post them. And you know what I mean? So like even if you want to take someone out of your mind to the furthest possible extent, they're never actually gone, and social media has made that really hard. I just got really like hypothetical. Like they're never actually, are they gone?
Are they gone? I don't know why everything you say reminds me of Gossip Girl. We watched Gossip Girl last night, the new one. That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I think also there's 2 types of blocking. And kind of like, you were kind of like getting at this. Yeah. There's a soft block and a hard block. And I think that, number one, I think we should talk about the reasons why you should block someone. Like, what point do you get in a relationship or in a friendship or a breakup where you feel the need to block them? I think I am the biggest advocate for healthy breakups. Like, I think if someone is very, very important in your life in terms of relationships, like romantic relationships, that like they are a very big part of your life, they're important, they're your friend, and you end on good terms, that you should, not necessarily, you don't have to be friends or like besties and like text all day, but like it might be nice to see what's going on in their lives and to like have that like ability to reach out to them if you ever wanted to in the future, etc. But on the other hand, if you end on very bad terms, obviously it's probably healthiest for you to not have to see their face every day, or see if they're dating someone new, or if they're talking to someone new, or if they're shit talking you or like subtweeting you or whatever. So I think if it is compromising your mental health, then you should by all means block them. But just know that once you block someone, you're putting a hindrance or like a big old like flag stop sign on your relationship with them. Like any communication in the future has kind of been like tainted.
Here's when you shouldn't block someone. Sorry, I just interrupted you, but here's when you should not block someone. And that's when your first goal is revenge or like justice in front of mental health, because Sydney was so right. Like
justice.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but you have to put your like well-being and your peace first, because if you live vindictively, you're gonna block a lot more people just because you're like, ugh, like I'm just over them, like I'm blocking them. You know what I mean? Instead of actually like trying to work it out, or like not take that further step, or like not be that dramatic, like Sydney was saying. But at the same time, if you do a lot of self-reflecting and you're like, it will help me overall, and like I'm not trying to be a literal bitch right now towards this person, then I think by all means. So basically I just repeated exactly what Sydney said with a twist.
Keep mental health first.
Put a little a lychee on it. Put a little
spice.
Cherry, some whipped cream,
Sugar.
and also some rainbow sprinkles, and a trip to Black Tap, and a partner with my brand.
I hate sprinkles so much. They're disgusting. They're
Do you know that like
sugar.
controversy that's like sprinkles versus Jimmy's? I hate that shit.
With Jimmy's?
Sprinkles. Because there's another way to say sprinkles.
Oh,
like, and people in Philly
like
say Jimmy's, and I'm like,
some North people like to make up words and be like, oh my god, you guys don't say this. No, because you made it up. But
Philly people also say water, and I'm like,
ew. My person in the church at my school,
your priest, your pastor.
She was a woman though. Is it
Pastress?
Okay, the mother. She would say, you guys, the holy water, and I would literally be the audience like, please just say water. But I think we're talking more in the case of like relationships. But I think when it comes to friends, I think like if they are obviously making you like feel bad about yourself, or it's someone that just doesn't need access to you, or if it's like a hater. Because like as people who are public figures, and I hate saying that because like I was a public figure, but as someone who like does talk a lot about their personal lives and like puts themselves out there more than the average person, because like it is something we do for like our jobs, and like with this podcast, we obviously open ourselves up to hate, like comments, which we've both gotten hurt. She's bigger than I am, so she probably has more experience with this.
Well, no, I've just been in an international TikTok scandal.
Yeah. I love you guys with international.
It was. Oh, my friend literally who lives in Belgium texted me and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "You are truly not in America right now. Like, what is happening?"
I'm dead. International.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that international super spy.
I'm famous. Did you know I was famous?
Did
you know I'm famous from the... I'm just kidding.
I was talking about the song.
No, I'm just being annoying.
No, I was like, is that the next lyric? I was like, I haven't heard the whole song.
Did you know I was famous? No, I'm just kidding.
Obviously, okay, so there's one TikTok I saw about this, and I abide by the rules of that TikTok so much. This is my iPhone that I paid $200 for. If I don't want to see your hate comments or see you, I will block you so fast. Because I do not pay for this phone for it to me to be upset through it. You know? That made literally no sense, but in my head it did.
It made sense. I got it.
Yeah, I did not pay for this app. I did not spend my time building this whatever for me to come on some girl be like, oh, your pants are ugly. Block. Okay? If you're going out of your way to make someone's day shitty or make them feel bad about themselves for literally no reason you don't even know, you're gonna get blocked. Because why would I spend my precious time and energy and waste my literal peace of mind on someone who I don't even know? I refuse. I block.
You just should never associate with people you genuinely pity, because any hate comment you get, you should literally pity that person, because if it's unwarranted and that person doesn't know you, you should feel really sorry for people who leave comments like that on people's photos.
I'm just hate in your mind. You really have to put the extra effort into hate.
Yeah, just talk behind the person's back like everybody else. Be a mature adult and be a backstabber. Don't be a front stabber. No one likes a front stabber.
My toenails are so
just
short.
Kidding. They'll be a backstabber.
Your toes are so small.
Mine? Yeah, they're also ugly.
No, they're just so small. Oh, I got a little chunky toe.
Me?
You got a chunky toe. Guys, Sarah's toes are so chunky. This is what we do. This is why we get off topic a lot. I looked on the ground and I was comparing.
Wait, do you want to see my feet? Show them my feet.
I'm going to give out feet pics for free.
Wait, I don't want you guys to see my vagina, so I'm trying to...
This is Sarah's chunky toe. This one.
I roll so many rolls right now. Look, guys. This should be the thumbnail.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay.
Feet fetish, question mark?
I'm sorry if you saw my pubic hairs.
Alright. Next topic. Getting blocked. Okay, wait, so story time about blocking. So first of all. So I take blocking very seriously. I don't take blocking lightly. I think it's a very drastic step that makes
it so lightly. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, see, we're completely opposites about it. I think it's the most hurtful thing you can do to someone in the digital age. The way I just said that was so MCC. It's digital hurt. You can't. You want to do it, you can take it back, obviously, but the damage has been done.
You hurt my digital feelings.
You hurt my literal digital feelings. So, I take it very seriously. Unless you're a random hater, I'm gonna block you so fast. But if I knew you and I had a close interpersonal relationship with you, I take blocking very seriously. I blocked maybe 5 people in my lifetime, and it was pretty much all this year. But
yeah.
My first person I ever blocked that meant a lot to me was my first ex-boyfriend, the one I talk about a lot, the cheater in high school, long story. But basically, we got into a fight about a statue at UVA. And he said, and I screenshot of it, he said, I'm going to block you so I don't have to deal with you again. There's a reason why you'll never be with a man. No man will actually want to be with you. And in that moment, I was like, okay, if we're going to do this whole blocking deal, I'm going to block you first. I didn't even answer. I literally Usain bolted to Instagram, blocked him. Snapchat, blocked him. Twitter, blocked him. Phone number, blocked him. So fast because I wanted the power to be I blocked you first. And it came out to be perfect because lo and behold, I forgot to block him on my Finsta. And he messages me a year later, and he was like, I've been thinking about you and how badly I treated you. And I know you still have me blocked on pretty much everything, so I have to message you through this. But, please don't block me if you feel like it so we can have, an actual conversation. And I was like, you're not going to interrupt my peace right now. I took my peace so seriously. We did, eventually talk it out, and I did unblock him. But I was glad that it was in my hands. Like, the power was in my hands to control, like, how I was going to feel about it, my feelings, etc. And then I've also blocked all the friends that, like, I think, like, were bad for me or, like, messed with my mental health. Blocked them real fast. However, I did get blocked recently because I bought popcorn and brought it to someone's place, and we didn't make the popcorn. So obviously I took it home, because why would I leave the popcorn that I bought someone's place? And they blocked me because they were offended by me taking the popcorn. It was obviously a joke, but they blocked me for 2 days.
That's fight 2 out of 2 that Sydney has gotten in about popcorn in the past 3 months.
Wait, what was the other one? She just said that so confidently. What was the other one?
No, she's not. I was trying to be funny. I'm trying to, like, tell you in a secretive way. I can just tell you, but I want to. Now I'm in this.
Just tell me.
No, I know, but I'm in this now.
Guys, the heat wave's getting to Sarah. It's really getting to her right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you just burp? Guys, she was whispering to me what she meant, and she just burped.
I burped a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell that story too. Oh, I did end up blocking that person, so I will tell the story. So this is what made me block them. I've been dreaming of blocking them for about a year, and then we're in a living situation together, and I take my popcorn so seriously because I only eat Newman's Own movie.
Literally sitting right there on the table.
This is the only popcorn that I eat. I take it so seriously. And I bought an entire box, and I saw that person, like, try and go make a bag. Sarah was there, and I was like, hey, that's my popcorn. Don't make it. It's mine. And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought it was mine. Like, no big deal. I was like, okay, cool. I come back the next day, and the entire box of popcorn's gone. There's like 6 bags in there. I was like, what? And so I couldn't find them. It smelled like popcorn in the house. And I was like, Sarah, am I gaslighting myself? Like, do I really smell popcorn right now?
And I don't like popcorn, so it wasn't me.
And she was with me all day. And we were out all day getting our shoot done for the Crying Public cover. And I couldn't find it in the trash can, so I kind of like, what happened to my popcorn? Then as we were moving out, I was cleaning like around the fridge, and I climbed up on like a stool, and all of my popcorn bags, empty, like popped and eaten, were just stuffed on top of my fridge. And I was like, like, that's how you get rats, how you get roaches. Like, if you're gonna throw it, like, just go throw it away downstairs. Like, why would you put it on top of the fridge? It's a weird hiding space.
Well, that's so interesting, because if you're gonna, like, steal from someone, hide it better. Why what kind of hiding place is on top of the fridge? That literally makes no sense. Like,
it was like just bags of popcorn up there, and I had to laugh. But it was in that moment I was like, I'm gonna block her. She went too far. She touched my popcorn. But roommate horror stories is a whole other episode we should do.
Yes.
A whole other episode. We have years of experience with that.
Decades. Just years. But I mean, you have decades because you're a sibling. So.
Are they roommates technically though? They're like housemates that we didn't ask for.
Yeah, but then technically we have bad housemate stories. Because technically I've never had a bad roommate story, because the only roommate I ever had is my, like, really good friend Casey. So it's only been housemates.
Oh, I meant roommates as in, like, you rented a place together. Or, like, you lived in the same... Like, it could be, like, suite mates. It could be whatever. It's a very NYU thing. It's, like, suite mates. Like, a lot of schools don't have suites, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I know I'd say that term a lot, and then, like, no one would say it. Guys, I always do this, and people always comment on it. Like, I did it in a Crying Public story once on our Instagram, and I got like 6 comments like, why is that on your finger? And I was like, because it's like my binky.
You're a little binky.
You're a little binky. You know binkies?
Yeah, why do I keep burping?
Yeah, she really burped in my ear trying to whisper something, and I was like, okay, goodbye.
We went viral on TikTok today, everybody.
I did nothing. I was putting lotion on.
I'm very excited. We are at, right now, I think we're at like 60,000 followers, but I mean, views on the
Watch
video.
us go look at it, and it's like 4 views.
It's not. It was, last time I checked, it was like 50,000.
But like,
it's rapidly increasing.
We're over like the very busy hump, kind of, not really, of summer, so we're gonna like be content. You guys are gonna wish you didn't see us this often. Is how it's gonna be.
You're gonna get annoyed. I had another story. It was about my ex-boyfriend in high school. The second, and it's very similar about your story with getting blocked. He came up to me and like sat me down and he was like, we need to have a conversation. And in that moment, I was like, you are going to break up with me. So I just blurted out, I'm breaking up with you, because I knew he was going to break up with me. And I wanted to do it first. So he was like, I've been thinking, and I was like, I'm breaking up with you. And he was like, oh. He was like, well, actually, like, that's where I was leading the conversation. I'm like, oh, well, I was thinking too, and I just wanted to let you know. It was so awkward. But yeah, now I can say that I broke up with him, which is awesome because he hurt my feelings a lot. Well, so anyway, I told him that I wanted to break up with him first. But then I do want to say something about getting blocked because I've been blocked a few times, like not that many times. I think maybe like twice.
From guys or like in general?
I think maybe like once from a guy and then like once from a friend. But the friend was on Instagram, which is really annoying because like it was kind of like a stalker situation and like I wanted to block her, but like she blocked me, which means that she has the access to unblock me whenever she wants and have access to my content, which is really annoying because like when someone blocks you, you can't block them.
Yeah, when they block you, you can't find them to block them.
On Instagram specifically.
On Instagram. But I do like that. Okay, this is what we forgot to talk about. Is the soft block versus hard block.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what's unique about Instagram. It's like, if you're on Twitter or Snapchat or TikTok and you block someone, they're blocked. You know, like...
Yeah, I did. It sounded like a car screech.
I thought it was a cat screaming. Your nose profile sounds better than mine goes... and yours goes...
It's not true.
I was looking at your profile and I was like, my profile, if I saw my profile walking down the street, I'd be like...
It's not true. Finn's profile is immaculate.
For my wedding, I'm gonna say photographer, go over there because I'm not letting you get my profile. Absolutely not.
Like move the photographer.
Literally. I'm gonna say husband move, priest move, you in the middle. Thank you.
You here.
It's hard block or soft block because on those social media apps, when you or like for a phone number, when you block someone, you are blocked. You cannot call, you cannot text, you cannot get through to that person. But on Instagram, they have like block with like a kitty glove on. Like you can restrict someone where like they can't comment on your pictures or like can't view your stories, but they're still following you. You're still following them. So like if you want to limit someone's access to you, you can do so without going like so digital hurt. Let's make a new term. Digital hurt. Digital hurt.
Digital hurt my feelings.
Yeah. So like it's like digital fight, not digital like fight. You know. So
it's like a digital like.
Yeah.
And not like a digital like.
I'd be restricting the hell out of people.
Yeah.
Hiding from my story because like I want us to have the ability to maybe manage something in the future, or like I don't want to cause drama, but you will not have the access to me that you think you deserve because it's not. That's not what it is right now. You know, like I need the space, the time, and the confidence in myself so I can do what I want, what I need to do, be myself without worrying about what you're gonna say, do, respond, reply, share, etc.
You just put that song in my head by Selena Gomez about being yourself.
Every time she sings, I'm like, shh.
But I agree because the muting restricting feature is really awesome in like less extreme situations. But like, I don't take blocking seriously at all. Like, Sydney and I were recently in a fight with like some people, old people, like way back in the past, like a year ago. Are you looking at our toes again?
Like, this one looks so small. Like, the nail looks so small.
It does. Can't touch it. So, we got in a fight with these people, a generation ago, a lifetime ago. And they, like, I just got tired of the situation. Like, I blocked them not because I felt like I was in danger or because it was a serious situation. I was really just, like, tired of it. I was like, I'm bored. Goodbye. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Peace. Sorry, I just like scooped your boob.
That's okay. I like to. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm helping Sydney put on a dress.
Let me explain the worst part of this story.
I'm helping Sydney put on a dress that she got at Zara. First of all, it smells like paper. Second of all, it feels like paper. Third of all, it looks like paper. Okay?
Fourth of all, it is paper.
Literally, it's a paper dress. And I'm helping her like try to put it on because we don't like the head hole is really small. So obviously, like
I have a big ass head. Yes. I return that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll come. Alex, alright.
Yay.
I'm helping her get the dress off because she started to feel claustrophobic and like freak out because like, oh come on, you can't. I don't know why I'm arguing with the camera. I'm like, oh come on,
it's punching back at you.
When you are like trying on something or like putting on a shirt, like that one tight shirt you want in your closet, it gets you a little like freaked out. Like you might like
panic. It's like it's on me. I can't get. It's claustrophobia.
Yeah, like do I need to get the scissors right now and like cut this off? Do I need to go to the fire station? Like who knows? So is that what it's called? A fire station? A fire department.
Fire department. The station fire.
The
fireplace.
The fire.
The fire room. The fireman station.
The fire room sounds like the
bar.
Yeah, like a really shitty
room.
Club in the East Village. The
Wait,
fire room.
The fire department station.
I think it's the fire station. No.
I feel like fire station makes sense, but I don't think that's what it is. The fireman station?
The fireman department.
What's like the fire thing called?
I thought it was the fire department.
Firefighter station?
Firefighter department.
Okay. Whatever it is, them.
I'm helping her get the dress off, and my hand, I thought it was Cindy's shoulder, so I literally clasp it, and it's literally her whole tit.
Then she goes and washes her hands. Literally, she runs to wash her hands.
So is
my boob like emitting poison?
No, I didn't want to.
She literally went.
I didn't want to seem freaky. I wouldn't have washed my hands. I didn't want you to think I was being weird or.
No, I was like, are my boobs poisonous? Like, are they
Your
bad?
boobs are delightful. I just didn't. It was. I don't know.
She ran.
I don't know why my
hands.
first gut reaction was to wash my hands.
No, you ran. She literally went.
I think it was the fact that it's Sydney's boob. Like Sydney's boob was on my hand. Like your nipple was in my hand in that moment. So I had to go.
Most men fight for that.
Well, if I was a lesbian, I'm sure I'd love your boobs, but I need
that's what the waiter does too. I'm just kidding. Guys, the waiter texted me.
Yeah, they're going on a trip in his little rocket ship
flying through Soho to get a drink.
Fuck later.
Okay, let's not go that far.
Just kidding.
It's a social experiment.
Yeah, it's for research for you guys.
It's literally for the show.
It's literally for this episode.
I'm my roster's full. It literally has. It's full.
Yeah, I need to go tell the guys out front to just. They lost their chance. They can all go home now.
Go home. Mm-hmm. Everyone's waiting to be like an alternate, and I'm like, baby, we don't do alternates. Mm-mm. We're in the big three, whatever they're called. We're like the mist.
What?
I'm not anything else.
Yeah, at this point, we don't know what we're saying, so we're gonna sign off. You guys.
This room got really dark.
I know.
Like, the sun set while we were filming this.
It's only 6 p.m.
I don't know why it's so dark in this room. We have shadows behind us. That's how dark it is.
Whenever it gets dark, I have this like recurring nightmare that whenever it gets dark, there's like a tsunami. So whenever it gets dark, I think there's gonna be a tsunami in like real life because I've had the dream so often.
Your dreams are really concerning.
They're so concerning.
I just have sex in all my dreams. The same sex.
Do you orgasm in your dreams?
I don't know. It'd be feeling good though.
It'd be feeling good. I only had sex and orgasmed like one time in my dreams, and it's really upsetting.
Sometimes I dream about like world peace and stuff too, but like.
No, I don't dream about that. I dream about being Harry Potter, like being Harry Potter in his POV.
Do you want to go to the Harry Potter store today? And I was like, I'm not going in that child store.
The line was around the block.
Full of adults. Weird.
Hey.
Weird. Hey. Very weird.
Hey.
You have so many rings on.
I know. Is it kind of cool?
Mm-hmm. You're missing 3 fingers. Your fingers are so small.
This nail is disgusting. Okay, we're going to go.
Yeah, sorry. If you had to watch this or listen to this. Guys, YouTube's back. We had a lot of like stuff going on. We're in different cities. So now we're back. You're welcome. Also, you're sorry. We're sorry.
Yeah, but you might be sorry too that you ever started to watch this video. Yes. So we're sorry, and you must be sorry as well. Go get a drink.
We missed you so much, and we're so excited to be back on video on YouTube, and to be streaming this on our podcast networks as well. Bada boom.
Bada bing. Gabagool.
Sopranos. You said gabagool. I think gabagool is spelled copia-cola. Well, never makes sense.
Copia-cola?
That's how you spell gabagool. Gabagool is really copia-cola, but it's the way people pronounce it. Copia-cola. Copia-cola. Gabagool.
You learn something new every day.
It's like the Italian men.
You can find us on iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can also find us on YouTube. TikTok and Instagram at Crying in Public Podcast. Don't forget to add that little podcast at the end. It's integral. Go look at our most viral video on TikTok. We're so excited.
It's
I
4
have not
seconds
stopped
long.
talking about it all day. Yeah, we use like a Spencer sound. You know Spencer, the guy who like screams on TikTok all the time.
I love him.
Literally my favorite human alive. He like some people try to cancel him over fucking another guy, and I was like, y'all are trying too much. Anyway, have a great day. We love you. Goodbye.
Ew, why just do that?
Yeah, you went with both hands too.
That was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm literally so sorry. Bye. 1, 2, clean.